Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to do an online autism quiz in honor of Autism Awareness Month, and today also happens to be Autism Awareness Day. I'm wearing my autism shirt. I got my kitty here. She's resting. She's a little tired, but she's going to keep us company. Alright, let's get into it. Do I have autism? Take our free online autism quiz. Thank you for pursuing better mental health. Our online autism quiz consists of 20 statements and should take you about 5 to 10 minutes to complete. So it shouldn't take too long. And I will make sure to put this quiz in the description below. So if anyone else wants to try it out, they can. Alright, instructions. This autism quiz was created to help you decide if you might benefit from an autism evaluation by a healthcare professional. Please answer each statement carefully and choose one correlating answer that best reflects you. It's important to note these results are not a diagnosis, and this is an online autism quiz, is not a diagnostic tool. This online autism quiz was adapted from the Autism Spectrum Screening Questionnaire, ASSQ, designed to screen the possibility of an autism spectrum disorder. This is not a diagnostic tool and is a personal test only. Autism spectrum disorder should only be diagnosed by a licensed mental health professional. Okay. If you're looking for an accurate diagnosis for you or your child, please reach out to a licensed mental health professional. Please take your time filling out the quiz as accurately, honestly, and completely as possible. All your responses are confidential and you'll receive instant results. I was often targeted by bullies in school. Yeah, I would say that's extremely true. I did get bullied a lot when I was in school. It was hard to make friends, you know? It really was. I am especially gifted in playing a musical instrument or math, but I struggle to succeed in other areas. I kind of struggled in math. I was okay in the music department, but I'm gonna say that's a little true. Just because, I wasn't good at I was never good at math. My best subject was actually English. And I was okay in the music department, like I said. I sometimes get so overwhelmed with senses, sights, sounds, or even smells that I have to go in a quiet place alone to shut them out. Yeah, I would say that's extremely true. I get overwhelmed a lot with stuff like that. Sights, sounds, especially when there's a lot of stuff going on. I have an intense fascination with calendar dates or other numbers. I would say I'm not like too fascinated, so maybe just like a little bit true. Yeah. Numbers aren't really interesting to me, so that's why I said a little bit. When I'm in a quiet place alone, I find myself making involuntary noises like clearing my throat over and over. Yeah, I would say very true. I do that a lot, actually. I don't know why. I think when I'm in like a really quiet environment, it's really, somehow it's overwhelming for me, if that makes sense. I prefer reading nonfiction over fiction. Well, I'm not like a huge book reader, but I would say it's a little true. I'm trying to get more into book reading, though. I really want to start becoming a book reader. But I do like nonfiction, yes, that's true. People tell me that I speak like a robot. Well, I've never actually had anyone say that to me. I'm going to say not true. I can only imagine people thinking that about people with autism, because some people probably do sound like a robot, but I don't. I've never been told that, ever. Not even in school. Common phrases I hear seem odd to me. I guess I would say moderately true. It's not like that big of a deal for me, really. It doesn't really bother me all that much. I find myself to be very clumsy. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm also very awkward, too. If that was a category, I definitely would put extremely true there, too. I can find myself to be very clumsy. I'm constantly dropping stuff. I always have a case of the dropsies. When I am talking to someone, I prefer to look down at a wall or anywhere else besides the person's eyes. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm doing that all the time. I feel like it's just so uncomfortable for me to make eye contact. It's almost to the point where it's such a big sensory issue that it's so overwhelming for me, and I have to look away. I find it difficult to understand a person's true feelings when they are speaking to me. I would say a little true, but I think I mostly understand people's feelings. Not always. I do struggle with empathy and stuff like that, but overall I have a pretty good understanding sometimes. Some of the time when people tell me their feelings. My memory is extremely good, even for things that I may not really understand. Oh, my memory is really bad. I have a goldfish memory, actually. I forget what I did 5 minutes ago. I forget what I eat for breakfast every day. So yeah, my memory is real bad. So that's not true at all. I am always the first one to notice when a friend makes a small change, like getting a new haircut or wearing a new pair of shoes. I would say moderately true. Yeah. I do notice that stuff. Not always, but for the most part, yeah. That's probably one of the first things I'll notice. Because that's natural for anyone. If you get like a haircut or whatever, or just something is different about you, you're gonna naturally notice it right away, the first thing, I struggle to understand what people mean when they say they feel embarrassed for someone else. I would say a little bit. I think I get the concept of that when people tell me they feel embarrassed for somebody else. I often invent new words and sayings that people find odd. I guess I would say a little true. I might have done it when I was younger in school. I don't think I do it as much now. Not that I can think of. I can't really even think if I ever really... I'm gonna say a little true only because I think I did. I must have done it I think we all did it when we were in school. That was normal. I prefer to play individual sports like golf, where I do not have to work with others. Actually, that is extremely true. Fun fact about me is I actually love golf. I used to go to the golfing range with my dad sometimes around the summer, and we'd hit a bucket of balls. I also like to go mini golfing with my cousins and my friends. So yeah, that's actually very true, very much true. I don't understand jokes as easily as others seem to. I feel like that's moderately true because sometimes I understand the jokes and sometimes I don't. It depends on the joke, I think. But a lot of the time I'm usually the last one to understand a joke because of my autism. I find it pretty easy to make up imaginary stories. Yeah, sometimes. A little true. I'm not like big on imagination. Well, kind of. But it can be hard for me, but it's also not that hard for me. In my daily routine, I like consistency throughout the week. I don't like unexpected events. That is extremely true. If anything unexpected goes on throughout the week, it throws me off, and then I go all out of whack. So, and then a lot of the time it'll cause a meltdown, which I'm working on ways of coping with it. I have always wanted a best friend but haven't found one. That's extremely true because I'm actually still struggling to make a friend. I'm actually in the ARC program where other people with disabilities can hang out and get together. They do bowling, mini golf. There's also like Zoom events too, like, cupcake decorating, cookie decorating, stuff like that. And you can just go on Zoom and do it that way, which has actually been very helpful for me because I've been kind of keeping myself inside a lot more ever since COVID began. And Zoom's actually great for me because I don't get out much. I'm home a lot of the time. But I'm working on it. I'm hoping I can make a friend this year. That's my goal this year, is to make at least one friend in the ARC program. I'll get there. Let's see the results. You scored a 44 out of 80. Oh, I'm actually surprised that it's a little bit, it's about halfway there, but it's still kind of low. Thank you for taking our autism quiz. The higher the point total, the greater the likelihood that you show signs of autism spectrum disorder. If you or a loved one need to speak with a professional, you can browse licensed mental health professionals that treat autism here. It's important to note, these results are not a diagnosis, and this quiz is not a diagnostic tool. However, you may benefit from a consultation with a licensed mental health professional if you are experiencing difficulties in daily life. I think it could be that maybe as I got older, maybe some of my symptoms lessened and kind of went away a little bit. I still definitely think I have autism for sure. Because I still struggle and get meltdowns every now and then. And things get overwhelming for me sometimes. And I still struggle to make friends. Hi, kitty. Yeah, I'm going to put this in the link below. You guys can check it out for yourselves. Try it out for yourselves. It was fun. This was fun. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Bye, guys.